Hear that thundering upstairs? I used to hear it every day. And no, it's not the neighbors moving furniture again. It's their cat having a 5-minute madness session. He's racing around the apartment like he's chasing out demons. But animal behaviorists say it's perfectly normal feline behavior. Did you know that cats often go wild because of you? Yes, you their human. Today we'll figure out why your cat suddenly starts sprinting around like crazy and how these cat races are connected to their owner. Let's go. Let's start with something unusual. I'll tell you about one of my own cat's quirks, one that actually made me look deeper into feline physiology. Seriously. Turns out, some cats, like mine, meow loudly before or after using the litter box and then zoom around like maniacs. Here's why. Cats have a nerve, the longest one in their nervous system, that's also involved in, well, bowel movements. It helps stimulate the intestines. And sometimes, this nerve can trigger feelings of pleasure. If it's especially sensitive, the cat might even sing with joy. That little song of happiness can happen before or after the litter box trip. It's caused by pressure in the intestines affecting the vagus nerve. And after using the box, that nerve seems to send a message like, "Mission accomplished, let's celebrate." So, if your cat does the same, give this video a like. Let's see how many of our cats are alike. Drop a spoon, open a can too loudly, slam a door, and boom! Your cat's off like a rocket. That's because cats' hearing is far more sensitive than ours, and what sounds normal to us can feel like a firecracker going off right next to their ear. Keep that in mind. Your cats zoom around like maniacs, and we're out here zooming around the internet to find great content for you. Cats are incredibly attuned to our emotions. Got a new job and you're over the moon? Your cat celebrates with you. And how does it show that excitement? By sprinting across the sofa, racing through the apartment, weaving between your legs, you name it. Sometimes it's the opposite. You're glued to your phone, ignoring your cat, and your cat goes into "I'm the boss here" mode. So while you're walking to the kitchen, the cat darts ahead, just to make sure it gets at least a bit of your attention. In this case, the zoomies are basically a furry reminder. Notice me. And if you keep ignoring your cat, it'll find other ways to get in your face literally. Do you really think it's an accident when your cat plops down between you and the computer monitor? Or when its tail accidentally swipes across your keyboard? Of course not. Ignore your cat and be ready for surprises. Cats sleep most of the day, often 16-17 hours. But come evening or night, those muscles need a reminder that they exist. There's no prey to chase, so all that energy builds up and then boom! It explodes in a ghost hunter sprint through the apartment. This one ties into the previous reason. Sometimes your cat is chasing invisible prey. Well, invisible to you anyway. Maybe it's a real fly, a laser dot, or some imaginary monster from a parallel universe. The important thing is that the cat runs with a very serious face, so you'll believe the monster was real. Not sure about the running part, but one of my cats, Michelle, sometimes just sits in front of a mirror in a dark hallway and stares. Honestly, it's a little creepy. By the way, share in the comments if your cats have ever behaved mysteriously. There are so many stories like that out there. Anyway, let's move on. Oh yes, cats do miss their humans, just like dogs do. They'll race you to the door the moment you come home. Mine do it every day. I barely step into the building and they're already waiting by the door. If your cat loves you, it's genuinely happy when you return. To your cat, you're both God and cat mom rolled into one. So when it starts zooming as soon as you walk in, it's just excited. And maybe wondering if you brought something tasty. Sometimes there's simply no explanation. Just cat. That's it. They can sleep for 12 hours straight, suddenly leap up, tear through the apartment, claw the wall, knock over a slipper, and then calmly lie back down as if nothing happened. Why? Why not? We're always looking for rational explanations: physiology, behavior, instincts, stress. But with cats, logic doesn't always apply. That's part of their charm. Maybe they saw a dust mote, heard a faint sound, or noticed a flicker of light on the wall that's all it takes to trigger crazy mode. Or maybe a thought just popped into their head. What if I sprint across the apartment right now? And off they go, knocking everything over, then sitting a minute later with an innocent face like, who me? It's behavior that can't be explained by instinct or logic. It's just cat. A small, fluffy creature living entirely by its own rules. And if you think your cat's gone mad, it's simply being itself. And that's the beautiful part. In a world that demands logic and order, cats remind us that sometimes it's okay to just be. Run, jump, and not explain. Because you're a cat. You know this one. It's 3 a.m. The world is asleep, and suddenly, your cat becomes a Formula One driver, zooming down the hallway, crashing into furniture, leaping onto the bed, and right when you're about to drift back to sleep, boom, another lap. Why? Simple. Cats are naturally crepuscular, most active at dawn and dusk. That's when their wild ancestors hunted. So, while you're dreaming, your cat's inner lion wakes up and goes, perfect time for a training session. If you want to tone it down, give your cat some active playtime before bed: a feather wand, a laser pointer, or even a good cardboard box chase. A tired cat is a quiet cat. Well, sometimes. Deep down, every domestic cat still carries the spirit of its wild ancestors. That sudden sprint across the room? It's the call of the jungle compressed into a living room. Even the most pampered indoor cat needs to feel that wild rush once in a while. To run, leap, stalk, and pounce, even if the prey is just a dust bunny or a crumpled receipt. Zoomies are your cat's way of saying, I'm alive, I'm free, and I'm fabulous. It's a small rebellion against boredom and routine, a reminder that under all that fluff lives a tiny tiger. So there you have it, friends. Cat zoomies aren't weird, they're perfectly normal. Sometimes it's about physiology, sometimes emotions, and sometimes it's just because cat. If you recognized your own furry friend in these reasons, tell us in the comments which one fits them best. Or maybe your cat has its own strange habits worth sharing? Support our channel with a like and a subscribe. And remember, if your cat's running around the apartment, it's probably just happy. See you in the next video. Let's keep exploring the mysteries of our whiskered friends together.